Former Central Narcotics Bureau Chief Ng Boon Gay was questioned by the CPIB in March for filming an obscene act and breaching the Official Secrets Act. And when his corruption case was mentioned, Mr. Ng asked for the names of girls involved to be covered up, as it would go crazy if his wife found out. This was according to prosecution witness and Deputy Director of CPIB Ng Ki Fat's investigation diary, which was referred to on Day 8 of the Sex for Contracts trial. Reading out his diary entry dated March 9, 2012, pertaining to the corruption case, Mr. Teng said, Ng Boon Gay asked me if the case will go to court or DA. I told him that it is likely going to court because we have a prima facie case. However, the final decision is made by AGC. I asked Ng Boon Gay if he's preparing to PG if this case goes to court. I told him if the case goes to court, he can engage the best lawyer in town to defend his case in court. If he is preparing to PG, we can recommend proceeding with one charge if possible and TIC the rest, provided that he should let us know early. I told him that he can think about it over the weekend or consult his lawyer before he decides by next Monday, as I will submit the case to the AGC next week. He said if his case was mentioned in court, the names of the girls will be published and it would go crazy if his wife came to know about it. He asked whether we could cover up their names. I said we had never done that before, and even to have the case heard in camera. But I can let the AGC know. He said that he is not guilty and he cannot go to prison. However, Defence Counsel Tan Chi Meng pointed out that the prosecution should not have brought up the two statutes under which Mr. Ng was investigated for, as they had no bearing on the four alleged corruption charges. The prosecution spent the morning building their case, countering arguments and suggestions made by the defence the day before, which questioned the integrity of CPIB processes. Mr. Teng clarified how interviews and recording of statements are done during CPIB investigations, and also cleared the air on an error that he had made in a diary entry which indicated that Ms. Su was willing to take the polygraph test. The defence had argued the day before that Mr. Teng's diary showed that Ms. Su was so sure she was telling the truth that she offered to take a polygraph test. Mr. Teng said he had meant to write she would not take the test and verified it with a note in Ms. Su's handbag which read, "No lie detector. Stay strong mentally." Watch our other clip to find out more about the photograph of Ms. Su and Mr. Teng that was produced by the defence in court.